Now, for some weird reasons, I have never bought tea tree oil, even though I knew that it had all these properties. I just felt it's probably like the everyday oil. Hi guys, welcome to my channel today. How have you guys been? So my name is Nanya. For those of you who are watching this channel for the first time, and I'm trying to make healthy meals, give you healthy tips, make healthy drinks, and give you healthy lifestyle essential oils and the rest of it. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing an essential oil that I'm sure most of us already know, and that oil is tea tree oil. I am so excited about this oil, and I can't wait to share what I have learned about this oil or my experience with this oil with you guys. So if this is the first time I'm stopping by, can you click on the subscribe button right now, like do it right now, so you do not forget. You can also click on the notification button and the like button so that this channel can grow. Alright, so we're talking about tea tree oil today. For those of you who have not experienced tea tree oil, this video is actually for you. Now, before now, I've always known that tea tree oil has healing properties, in it. Of course, it has properties that can kill fungi, it has properties that can kill bacteria. I mean, those properties inside can actually improve your white blood cell. I mean, white blood cell helps in fighting those germs in the body. Now, for some weird reasons, I have never bought tea tree oil, even though I knew that it had all these properties. I just felt it's probably like the everyday oil that has healing, properties in them. I never for one day until I got a particular bottle as a gift from someone. And thank you so much, Rainer, for the gift. I loved it. Like I told you, I shout out to you. Thank you so much. So you inspired this video. Yeah, so that's basically it. So I got this gift and I decided to try it. Now, because it has this healing properties, it makes it stand out. Other essential oils to also have healing properties, but there's something special about tea tree oil. That I'm treating fungi of the scalp. It's no more news if you've been following this channel, and I haven't brought you updates about my scalp because I'm still trying some things and I'm still excited about the progress, but I really need to have bulk material before I can come out to share what the situation of things is right now. So before now, I think sometime last month or so, sometime in February, I've always had like my scalp is clear and the black spots are gone, the hairs are growing, even though they're a bit slower than they should be. Now, because it was clear, I thought everything that was going on that has to do with fungus has gone, or to a certain extent. I honestly didn't know that some things are still going on there. Now, I applied this tea tree oil directly on my scalp, and I think in 2 or 3 days or so, I just noticed, when you come out from work and you put your wig, I just noticed that all the patches I had, the alopecia going on, turned white. I started seeing scaly patches, I started seeing like dead skins on it. I'm like, okay, I thought we are no more on this level because other essential oil, I've been using other essential oils, so in my head I felt that these essential oils have actually done justice to it, considering the fact that I no more use medication. I have been out of medication for over a year, if not more, and I just use essential oils, and then I try to eat healthy. So I felt we have gone past that stage. But when I used tea tree oil and I saw dead cells or dead skin falling off, I was amazed. Now, the excitement of this healing process I saw on my scalp made me to even research further about it, and then I realized that it's not just for the fungi. You can also use it to treat bacteria like your acne on the face. Of course, I saw reviews on YouTube, other YouTubers saying that they have used it for acne and they have smooth faces. They have also used it for rash on the faces and the body. They have small faces. Now, talking about rash on the body, I have like some patches where it wasn't so even, and I decided to use it, and I saw that the scaly part or the dead skin on that the part of my body was actually falling off. So it means that this oil is super strong, it's super good, and the antibacterial and antifungal property in it makes it stand out from other essential oils. So apart from using it as essential oils on the scalp, I'm going to be revealing some of the things that you can actually use this oil for. I know that it has other functions or other uses around the house, so I'm going to be sharing some of the things that you can use it for. I've written them down so I don't forget most of it. So whichever one you think aligns with you, you can just go ahead and purchase the oil. So you can use tea tree oil for your hand sanitizer, just put a few drops in it, and your hand sanitizer becomes even stronger, more stronger than what it should be in terms of fighting germs around the house. You can also use as insect repellers. Find a way to put drops around the house, and it will definitely repel insects. Then it's actually natural deodorant. It has its smell. I don't know if everybody will love the smell, but for some people who think they like the smell, maybe in their DIY natural deodorant processing, you can actually use this oil for it. It serves as antiseptic for minor cuts on the skin. You know what antiseptic is? Like a Dettol is actually an antiseptic, so you can actually use it to clean off, so that whatever germs or whatever that is on the wound will definitely heal. Then it boosts wound healing, the same thing we're talking about here. It fights acne. I know I have mentioned that in the past. People with terrible or serious acne issues have used it, and it has actually worked for them. Then of course fungi, I have mentioned fungi. Then it's chemical free mouthwash. So some people are very sensitive when it comes to mouthwash, and also they try to use chemical free mouthwash. So if you know how to make your own mouthwash, tea tree oil is actually a vital ingredient for you to have a chemical free mouthwash. Then it controls dandruff. For those of you who struggle with dandruff, it's actually a way out of dandruff. So you might need to research on how to use it, and or if I must advise on that, maybe you just put some drops on your scalp, cover it with a maybe like a nylon bag, something that has no air, so that the heat can just fight and the healing properties can fight, you know, the dandruff off. Then it banishes mold. You know, during rainy season you have molds on your wall, and also you can mix it in water and try and spray or your cleaning rag, and try, don't put too much so the oil doesn't stain your wall, or I would say your bed. Try and avoid wall, because oil can stain wall, maybe your woods around and all of that. Then the last one will be skin tag. There is a method I have tried to research on the skin tag. There's a number of days you have to use it, so anyone that works for you, you need to go and research more on it, and find out how to go about it. Now the last thing I would like to say concerning this oil, now this is the oil, imagine tea tree oil. Yeah, so this is the oil. This was the bottle I got from Wayne. Thank you so much for the gift. And I went ahead to buy this one from another seller. Now I tried to compare this to see if tea tree oil is actually tea tree oil, and this was the bottle that gave me the reaction I was talking about. I loved how my body responded to this, and I'm grateful. Now I think after like 2 weeks or so, I stopped seeing those dead skin, so it means that it has really gone inside to kill or to heal whatever I had to heal as at that point. So I exhausted this. It's finished, and this is a brand from, I don't know if you guys can see, those guys who make black Jamaican castor oil. It's called Sunny Eye. I know you can get this from Jumia. So this is the brand I use. Awesome brand. And I decided to go and get this brand from Hemani. This is like a common, let me see. So I got this brand a few days ago from Hemani, and comparing what I noticed about both of them. So for this one, it's very light, like consistency is super light. It almost feels like kerosene. If you know what kerosene feels like, almost feels like kerosene as regards consistency. And then the feeling when you put it on your scalp isn't so, the tingling sensation is not so much. You just know that something is going on, so it's not a harsh oil at all, but you know that something has actually gone into your scalp when you have this. And then it's so light that it spreads so fast. So if you put so much, before you even drop the bottle, it's already on your face. That's how light it is, that's how much it spreads. And then if you say, for instance, you put small here, before you even remove your hand, or within 1 minute, you're already tasting it in your mouth. That's how much this guy is spread. And I think because it's light, it says 100% pure tea tree oil. That's what is written on this one. So you just know, you feel that something has gone into your scalp. Now my experience with this one, not the same consistency. I think this is a bit thicker than this one. This one has like of course the kerosene consistency. Kerosene is very light, or let's say fuel, petrol is very light, and let's say it's like a mixture of kerosene and castor oil. So it's like very light. You can feel the whole castor oil what's the word, like softness on this one. Not so, it's not heavy, but you could feel that it's slightly heavier than this one. And then I didn't feel anything on my scalp when I put this one. I didn't feel it. The spread, of course, is not as fast as this one. And then of course this has like a minty, like when it goes into my mouth, sometimes when it spills, it has like a minty flavor. And this one does not really, they both have the same smell, but this one does not really have that minty. It doesn't even spread. I tried it didn't spread, and I tried to taste, and it didn't really give me that slight harshness I would get from mint feeling. So I didn't get it from this one. And yeah, so it's still almost full. I'm still using, so I can't really criticize this one until I'm almost done. But if I have to recommend which to go for, I would definitely recommend this brand. So this further shows us that tea tree oil works based on brand. So for some it's 100% tea tree oil, whilst for some they might be mixed. This didn't say 100%, it just says tea tree oil. So I would advise to look for 100% tea tree oil, which I think might be more expensive than this. I don't know how much she got this, but I think I know where she got this from. So I'm going to go and definitely look for this after I'm done with this. So I'm sticking with this brand, and I hope you find it if you have to use tea tree oil. And this further explains the reason why you see videos on YouTube where people will tell you this essential oil works, and then you go out to buy the essential oil and you do not get the same result from, you know, using that essential oil. Sometimes it's not necessarily because the YouTuber is just trying to make up words. It's simply because you guys are not using the same brand, or maybe the one you bought is not really original, or so whatever that is, I don't know. So I would advise that you always stick to the brand and go to a shop that sells original authentic things, so that you get the same results the YouTuber who has recommended the oil or the products of the brand for you will get. Yeah, so that's basically it. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I ask that you do so right now before you forget. And let me know if you've used this oil. Let me know if what you used it for wasn't mentioned in this video, so that another person who is struggling with something can go ahead and, you know, use. Who knows, there might be something that you have used this oil to treat that I'm not even aware of. So if you mention it in the comment section below, another person who might be going through the same thing you're going through would have enough information to treat what you have treated that would help. So basically information, passing information to people around the world. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.